Hey guys, Drew with Because Jitsu here. We're going to go over the De La Riva guard, both how to do it, why to do it, what each thing does while you do it, and then one simple back take from there once you're good at doing it. So De La Riva, for people who haven't done it before or don't really understand why they're doing what they're doing, is an open guard variation where my opponent is going to be standing up. I'm going to have my legs engaged this way. Outside to inside comes here, and I'm going to use the instep of my foot to hook hard against his thigh here. I'm not going to be lazy and leave it dangling. I want to hook like this, so I'm pulling with this leg. This leg is in charge of keeping attached to him and pulling in at the same time. This hand on this side, the same side as my leg, is going to be cupping down at the ankle, either right at the heel, or you can make a spider grip on that cuff, which is a really good one to hold as well, either or. I like to just grab the ankle, it's super fast. The other one is harder to get rid of on their account, which is good. This hand here has basically 3 different places it can go. It can go to the near side arm here in a spider grip. It can go to the belt here to bring them close. It can go to the collar here to bring them down. There's all sorts of reasons why you choose one or the other over the others, but it's really what you want to use it for, why you'd be grabbing what you're grabbing. Now, the most, I should say, not most important, but most overlooked part of De La Riva is what this leg does here. I call this one a check leg. So I'm going to be having these 3 limbs involved on this side of his body, and only one limb that's in charge of the rest of his body over here, but I'm using it to check his distance. But by that, I mean I can push here to step him back, I can bring it off to pull him in, and I get to set the range at which he is close to me by this leg here. It's very, very important, depending on what technique, whether you want him in, whether you want him out, back. It's all going to be this leg here that checks that range and distance. So now that we understand the De La Riva guard, we've got outside and inside hooking with the instep. This hand grabbing the heel. This hand, for this technique, will grab the sleeve. And then our check leg right here. I'm going to, for this move, check him back very far. I'm going to push him back so that he is basically sitting or standing on like a surfboard in front of me. If he was square to me like this, he's got really good base. I've got a hard time getting him off balance, which is what we need for this guard to be useful. So to get him off balance, I just need to push that check leg, and now, instead of staying square to me, his legs are like a really steep angle compared to my hips, which is great. It puts him on basically like a teeter-totter or a tightrope. He's either going to go forwards or backwards. It feels very off balance to him in this position. Once I'm here, I'm going to lean towards this side here, and once I can feel like I can change this grip, I'm going to switch it from this sleeve to his belt here. Once I make that switch, this check leg is going to swing around and go instep to the back of his knee, and this one is going to mimic it on the other side here. I'm going to use his belt grab to pull him down and extend both my hooks here and here forward, sweeping him there to take the back. Looks super fancy, but it's actually a very basic sweep from De La Riva, back take I should say from De La Riva, that's super useful. So we'll hit this one more time without the stops. You get here, you check that leg, come up, switch. And it's that fast. We can get to the back with him seated, which is a great position to attack from. He's farther away from most of his escapes, and we got the neck on him right away. So I hope that helps, guys. If you've got any questions regarding De La Riva, or if you've got any other techniques in this guard that you'd like to see, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.